Aloha YouTubers, and it's Sunday and we're getting close to the end of August. I thought I'd come on the internet and have a little talk with you. And I whipped out my old Webster's Dictionary because I thought it was time we talked about a few terms. And one of those terms I'd like to talk to you about today is freedom. And so let's look at what the dictionary says about freedom. It says it's a condition or quality of being free, exempt from political restraint, autocratic control, independence, liberty of choice or action. 4, an exemption from amenity, free from want, free from arrest. Frankness and candor, boldness and expression and familiarity, unrestricted use. So that's what freedom means. And I think if you guys want to spend some time reading one of our probably original politicians, which was Thomas Jefferson, what he said makes a lot of sense. If the government controls what goes into your body, they control you. So what is the difference between being a free man and a slave? Making a choice of what you can do with your body, what you can do with your mind, how you can think, how you can act. Freedom of motion and activity. I see that our country is kind of heading the way of oppression. I read the latest stats for 2008 arrest records. Arrests for marijuana is up from 800,000 to 850,000. And I'm thinking about what Obama said, and I just don't get it. They won't do what they're hired to do. Now California has the opportunity that only comes around every 50 to 100 years. They have a right to set their self-destiny. They have a chance to vote on Proposition 19. Proposition 19 will allow the sale of cannabis for recreational use. Now here's the thing, the extremists are going, our children will be exposed. Got some bad news for you. It's easier for kids in school to get pot than alcohol. I know this is a fact. So, here we have alcohol that's regulated, and we have alcohol that's being governed, and yet it's easier for kids to get that as it is for them to get marijuana. So how are you going to stop the kids from experimenting and use? That's what kids do. That's what college kids do. It's time for learning, experimenting, and finding out your body. And yet the government says no. They're not going to stop anything. They're going to continue to make this underground market. Why? Because President Eisenhower warned us about a military complex. I don't think he saw the trueness of it. We have a police paramilitary organization. When they can break into your houses with hoods and guns drawn, how do they differ from criminals? Criminals break into your house, they'll have a gun, they'll steal from you. Government breaks into your house, takes your belongings, they steal from you. So what is government? I thought we paid government to protect our rights so that when we go into our home, if we're not offending anybody else, what's their problem? If my neighbor wants to go into his condo or his house and smoke a joint to relax, what's wrong with that? And if he feels euphoria, oh my God, euphoria. We can't have anybody feeling happy or relaxed. We gotta have them intense, working till they die. Sometimes that's the way I feel. You know, you work 60, 70 hours some weeks, like I did just recently, you know, and you come home and you're exhausted. I'm supposed to eat and go to bed and go right back to work. I can't sit down with my friends and relax. I don't know. What are we going to do about it? I guess California can lead the way. And to my brothers in California, right on. Take the lead. If we can help, we will. Hawaii was the second state to follow California for cannabis use for medicinal purposes. I hope we're progressive enough to follow you guys again when you pass this law. I think you will. The cost of marijuana prohibition is staggering. When you look at the bus for drugs, marijuana's at the top. Over 80% of all busts for drugs are for marijuana. The least of all harmful drugs, less harmful than aspirin, Tylenol. As far as I know, you can't even overdose on marijuana, even if you try. So, you might fall asleep, which may be a good thing. Anyway, I think we all need to look at this, take our breaths, and now's the time to support California by any means necessary. This isn't just about cannabis. This is about freedom. Your rights as a human being to relax, enjoy the world in a way that you see fit. So let's get behind California. Let's hope that California can do the right thing and we can be free again. This is Bud coming to you from beautiful Honolulu, where again it's a great day, and I would like to see some of my friends back this year. I'm going to try to put a week off again to have people come from the mainland. Last year I expected I think it was about 6 people. I got 18. Surprise. We had a great time on the beaches. We had a great time in the ocean. We did a lot of hikes. Surprised a lot of them because they came back this year, in the middle of the winter, and we had a good time. So if you'd like to join us, you might think about it. You're probably looking at maybe March or February, whenever the weather's really bad over there. Just remember, Hawaii, the temperature varies between 84 and 88, summer, winter. The cool temperature varies between 70 and 74, and the water temperature varies about 2 to 3 degrees maximum. It's always in the 80s. So if you need a relaxing vacation, come visit. This is Bud signing off from beautiful Honolulu with the invite. So stay wise, stay healthy, stay safe, get stoned. This is Bud. Lots of love, brothers and sisters, out from Hawaii.